LG presents here on the IFA in Berlin the new V30, and these are two of the three colors available in most markets. I love that blue, especially below that Gorilla Glass 5 here. You have kind of a metal effect looking great. I'm not quite sure if you can detect it in that video with the light conditions here. Can't do better here. We are always in a rush on a trade fair like this one, but I guess you get the point. This one is the silver one, more glossy even, and of course you see all the fingerprints on both, but on the silver one a little bit more. Plus there are some markets that also have a V30 Plus in black. The only difference, 128 instead of 64 gigabyte internal expandable memory. And some other markets with the V30 in a kind of violet version, but very few markets only, and I couldn't find out which ones. But let's start a little bit with the specifications, because I really love the V30 display, because it's OLED, plastic OLED, and especially you have a viewing angle that's amazing, great contrast, nice colors, and of course you have 1440 by 2880 pixels. Great resolution, like always. Let me come a little bit closer. So this display is really awesome. And of course it's 6-inch, and we compare this of course with the, let's call it predecessor, that's the G6. Remember, this one has had a display of 5.7 inch, and if you now compare the complete size of the housing of the cover, you will detect that it's really some tiny millimeters more in height and width. Nevertheless, it feels better in the palm, because of course it's smaller, it's tinier, it's slimmer, and it's okay just a little bit, but 158 instead of 163 grams, and it feels way better and more classy in the palm. I really love this one. I know design is a matter of taste, but the G6 wasn't that thing of mine, so I really love that way more. And you see also that you have kind of a, yeah, let's call it 3D edges here, like the Samsung Galaxy S8. Not that extreme dimension, but just a little bit going around here and on the backside as well. They're talking of 3G instead of 2.5G. Okay. Nevertheless, you have some tiny edges here, runs around, but I do not find that a problem, because, you know, on the S8 sometimes, okay, the software is said to be filtering out these the things I didn't want to do. But you see here, I find a little frame, no problem at all, especially because they are telling me that they have 81% of the complete cover is display. 81%, that's a lot, so you do not waste much time here, much space here on this one. So display is top. Coming to the camera, of course, fingerprint sensor here on the back side and tap to wake and everything. You have face recognition, voice recognition, all the things, and you also see the B&O, Bang & Olufsen here. In some markets you will find the B&O headset attached. In others it's just V30 logo here. Then you have a conventional headset, depending on the market which one you will get. So camera, dual of course, and we have now glass lenses, and let me show what this means. But first of all, you have one that's regular, it's 16 megapixels with a viewing angle of 71 degrees, and the other one is wide angle, 13 megapixels, 120 degrees, and especially aperture only 1.6, so meaning gathering lots of light. I can't wait to test that camera in low light conditions. I hope for the best. Let's knock on wood. But what I wanted to show you is the camera. First of all, you have a feature that's called here in the mode Cine Video, and if you get here that point, you can set a zoom point. For example, let's get this one here and point here, and then you have here that you can slowly or quickly zoom in, and especially you do not zoom in the middle of the frame like it's normally done, but there you will zoom there where you set the zoom point, and then you can quicker, and if you want to go back, just slide here. Of course, it's all beta software and hardware, so in case you see some lines here, this is coming in November, and this is beta software and hardware, so never mind concerning this. And the other thing I wanted to show you is I have made that picture with the other one here, and it's tap to wake, and we have, oh, I didn't have, sorry for that. Trying once more. Here we are. I made the picture with that one, and I wanted to show this comparison here with the new glass lenses on the backside compared to the plastic lenses we have had here, also still on the G6. It's the same situation. Not tapping on the touchscreen, please. So I'm trying, okay, I hope you can see now. Down below here is the G6. Look at the upper right corner here and that TV set on the wall. You really have that like a pillow, curved edges, while it's almost straight here on the upper one on the V30. A little bit you see it here, just slightly here. Nevertheless, you see the difference a lot, I guess. So you see the quality of a glass, of a good crafted, well-crafted glass lens, you will see the difference. So the camera is, I hope at least, seems to be a very good one. On the front you have only 5 megapixels, 1.1 micrometers. Let's see how the quality is here. Viewing angle here is 90% video in Full HD. Below the hood you have the Qualcomm Snapdragon 835. Now finally, we missed it here in the G6 because it wasn't available. LG told me here, so finally here it is. You have 4 GB of working memory, RAM, 64 GB of internal, except the V30 Plus, I told you, in some markets 128, but expandable up to 2 TB, so no problem at all. Then you have 1 gigabit download, you have Android 7.1.2 at the moment, delivered starting in November, I told you, but I got the promise here that Android O is coming, planned for the Q1 of 2018. Don't nail me on that, but it's a good hint they try to deliver in the first quarter of next year with this one. Yeah, and finally, price. I'm sorry for that to say you, please have a seat. It's 899 euro. Like always, prices concerning Germany, Europe, including 19% tax. So nevertheless, prices will fall, I know, and they may vary depending on your country, but it's a high-class device. It looks like it, it has the features like it, but nevertheless I love it way more than the G6, sorry LG to say. And especially we have to ask, is there really a need for a G7 still if we have yeah, high quality devices like this one? Maybe the G series is going a little bit more in the direction of the mid-class tire, and this one will be the new upper class tire. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, that's it for the moment from the IFA in Berlin with the LG V30. Thanks for watching, and please be so kind to rate this video. Maybe you even leave a sub and your opinion in the comments. Thanks for that in advance. Take care and bye.